Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. We have just crossed Mount Nibel here. Nibelheim is over on the other side of the mountain range. And, well, this is an area that, even though it's pretty close to where Cloud and Tifa both grew up, I have an assumption that neither of them really was aware of what was going on the other side of the mountain range. Also, on a personal note, I remember when I was first playing through this game, this patch of forest here was the one where I first encountered Yuffie, and she joined my party. So I picked up Vincent in Nibelheim, and then I picked up Yuffie here. So both my optional characters got picked up within the same short period of time on my first playthrough. Not that that really matters. Ah, wolves. Boom. All three characters gained some nice levels there. Where the hell are... Oh! What do we have here? Look at that. That looks pretty awesome there. Whoa. Some big-ass awesome rocket. Finally get some new weapons. I'm a little more interested in the armor, though. 5 ought to do, and that's a pretty big increase in attack power. So I'm gonna buy that shotgun, even if I'm gonna have to give up using it well for the moment. Awesome! New materia slot for Yuffie. Just rooting through your house, bro. Don't mind us. Hey, it's a toilet. You don't see that many toilets in video games. It's an inn. I don't really feel the need to stay here. Another toilet. The captain, huh? Ah, so this is a Shinra town. What it was is the entire town was built around that rocket. Items? Got anything good? Just the usual crap. But what you've got, materia. Now we've already got a time materia, so I'm not going to bother spending money to buy one of those. I also don't have enough money for barrier or exit. Barrier will put up like a defensive barrier to absorb some of your damage. Exit, I think, allows you to escape from battle. Hyper. Hyper. Actually, I'm going to buy a couple of those. I'm going to use them for a rather unusual cause. I also have a whole lot of stupid, pieces of armor I should finally get rid of. That'll do for now. I don't want to take care of too much of this business on camera. It's kind of a waste of time, isn't it? Any good jokes? What are you talking about? I'm just gonna steal some of your stuff. As you know, if you find it in a treasure chest, even if it's in someone's home, it's up for grabs. Oh, there's a car in here. Model rocket, an AK-47, and an engine. An airplane, cool. Her name is Shira. Okay, the reason why I brought Yuffie and Barrett here, it was kind of a little bit of a mistake, but both of those characters, as soon as they saw the tiny Bronco, their first inclination was to steal it. And I think Yuffie's, what she would say would be a little bit funnier, but since they were both in the party, Barrett was the first to speak. I'm stealing the captain's drill arm. Okay, now this is a nice, higher attack power, but we're going to lose a materia slot. None of them are joined, but it is double. It's also a short-range weapon, I believe. So if I'm going to give him this, I'm going to make sure he has the long-range materia on. I have a bunch of balls just sitting around doing nothing. Popping stuff around like a moron. Kinda want magic material to be up there so it builds quicker. Demi isn't really that useful, but I'll put it on anyway. Anyway, screw it. I'm gonna get rid of anything that's junction with and all, but I'm not gonna make you watch me do this. Okay, apparently Shinra had a space agency. This is something we had seen before. Back when we were wandering through the Shinra building, we saw archives based on their space program. Apparently they were much further along than they would have suggested, but it was something that they abandoned some time ago. Look at this place, it's the dump. Shinra Type 26. Huh, I guess that's the captain. Sid. Yes, this game does in fact have a Sid, just like most Final Fantasy games. Okay, I kind of chose the wrong thing, because we can't really talk to him anymore. What's happening, though, is... Oh, see if we can get him to do the rest of it. Oh, we can do it. Awesome. Censored. I don't like the fact that it's censored, and I don't think every copy of this game had censored language in it. Okay, so what happened was the rocket program was dropped because they figured maybe it just wasn't financially advantageous for them to go and do something like that. So, Sid has been hanging around here for who knows how many years, just watching his dreams slowly fall over like the Leaning Tower of Pisa. So, when apparently news is, though, that Rufus Shinra is coming over, and the rumor is that he will restart the space exploration program. So that's going to be pretty big news for Sid here. We tried to ask him if we can borrow the tiny Bronco, though, and he seems to not like that idea. Jeez, he's a bit of a douche, isn't he? Sit your ass down in that chair and drink your goddamn tea! He isn't even polite to his guests, what a freak. Him, you're one to talk, Barrett. Jeez, he was a douche back then, too. Ah, it's Palmer. Oh, he wants to put lard in it. Never mind. Well, Palmer, we ran into this guy quite a while ago. Doesn't seem to recognize Cloud in his group. They want to take his plane? You gotta be kidding me. Oh, they're going to take his friggin' airplane away, too. His dreams got smashed and now they're going to take his plane. Boss battle time. What are we fighting? We are actually fighting Palmer here. Seems like a bit of a screwy thing to do, but, whatever, we'll do it. He's carrying a Mako gun. He points it at you, and he deals out some pretty decent damage. He's not terribly strong, though. This fight shouldn't take too long. I mean, he'll deal some damage, but he won't take a lot of hits. My limit breaks are way behind schedule. You know, if he could fight this well, how come he didn't do more to defend the president from Sephiroth? Cured the wrong character there. Should have cured Yuffie. And she's, oh, not down yet. This battle is actually pretty good for earning limit breaks, because he's going and doing high-powered attacks on your characters. I've done limit breaks like 4 times now since the battle started. And depending on the limit break we're talking about, some of them depend on how many limit breaks your character has done in the past, whereas other ones are dependent on how many enemies that you have killed and stuff. Now, this is actually going to matter for Yuffie more than Barret or Cloud, because she's still on level 1 limit break, and that's where a big difference is made. Okay, we beat him. Yeah. Now, it's sort of implied that Palmer died when that happened, but he's not dead. We're just not going to see him again for the rest of the game. We will hear a conversation with him, though, so he isn't dead. He is in fact not dead. Doesn't look like it's going to take off. Looks like it's not moving at all. Looks like Barret's getting chopped up by the props there.